Hey there, brothers and sisters. Vessel Truth here. Jay from Virginia for the new people. Um, just wanted to do a quick video. Here in my neck of the woods is Beggar's Night on this beast feast of Halloween. And just want to say that anyone that is calling themselves a child of Yahuah ought not be celebrating these beast feasts. Um, actually lost four more people that were supposedly friends, but more or less were just acquaintances, because of my stance on man-made holidays. Um, they can say that it's my stance all they want, but truth of the matter is, it isn't my stance. It is the Father's stance. It is Him who commands us to not partake in the days of the heathen, or to worship like the heathen, not to learn their ways, nor to do anything that they do. We are to be separate, peculiar people, totally different than everyone else. When people look at us as the children of Yahuah, they shouldn't see a worldly person, or a person that celebrates the pagan holidays, or lays in front of television 24/7, or plays the video games, or goes to concerts, blah blah blah, all the way down the line. There are just some things that we are not to do, and I don't understand why people hold Halloween, you know, as such a great day to celebrate. It is a high occultic day, and that's my reason for this video. Is I would really love for as many people as possible to be praying throughout this whole day. From basically 5 o'clock on till midnight. This is a very high occultic day, and you can look at the past. Every time that Halloween has come up, there's always some sort of a big shift spiritually after the day passes, because talking about millions of people that are interacting into this ritual known as Halloween. The people that have been carving the jack-o'-lantern pumpkins and so on and so forth, and their decorations and so on and so forth. Not to mention all the costumes of the witches and warlocks and ghosts and who knows what else. We should not have a part of it, and I'm asking people to be a part of what Yahuwah would have us do. Our greatest weapon is prayer, and we should be on our knees, fighting the spirits that are being conjured, to break the spell that is being cast in this ritual of this hell o day. But the indoctrination is deep, and people want to leave friendships, because of it. Hey, that's fine and dandy. We're told that if we're not willing to forsake mother, father, friend, son, daughter, whoever, even if it's jobs or stuff, forsake for, the gospel's sake and, obedience, then we're not fit for the kingdom. So I don't care what it costs. I'm not going to go along to get along. And I pray that everybody who's watching this won't go along to get along either. I just wanted to, bring that up, that we have got to be on our face travailing before the Father. There is definitely something coming. Even people that are totally oblivious to most things, you can stop them and ask them on the street, and they're like, man, I just feel something that's coming. And everybody is in agreement that whatever is coming is not good. And we, as the children of Yahuah, we should be the first line of defense for whatever is coming. It's going to come one way or the other, but, prayer will help us ourselves, not to mention the others. But, this is basically common sense, but common sense just isn't very common anymore. I also want to let you know that I am working really hard on my next video, which the Father has given me what He wants me to do there yesterday. And I just want to tell you that my last video had a lot of things in it that's hard to hear and digest. But this next video that I'm going to do is going to put things in perspective. We need to quit looking at things through human eyes and look at things through the lens of His word, that being Yahuah's word. Because this video coming, it's going to cover who is going to make it to the kingdom, who will be hid from the hour of tribulation that comes upon the world. What type of person you must be, what you must be walking out. The fact of the matter is, it's going to reveal a lot of things, and it's going to really get into some people's business, because there are a lot of things that people do that they don't really even notice that they're doing it, because they see that in their mind that they're doing a good thing, but yet they don't see the backlash or what it is causing and in the bigger picture. And, we've got to be mindful of the actions and the words that we use, because the day is coming that we will give an account for every idle word and all of our actions. As I showed in one of my past videos, at the white throne judgment, all those who stand before Yahuah, well, it's actually Yeshua, but as we stand before Him and He judges us, He's judging our works, and we'll give an account for every idle word as well. So just know that this video coming, I'm working on it right now, trying to whittle down the notes that I've got. I come up with, for this next video, I stopped yesterday with like 106 scriptures, and that's not including, commentary talking, and I don't want to make it, a 2 or 3 hour video. I like to shoot for, 30, 45 minutes, at the most an hour. And I'm just working on, trimming it down, and just trying to be more specific and precise and put things in the most simple, simplistic ways possible, so everybody can grasp what's being said. don't like to be one of these people that uses these huge, big long words to make people think I'm a genius or something, because, if you can't reach your audience and they don't understand what you're saying, why bother? I'm just a regular person like you all. And, I put my pants on one leg at a time. I'm not one of them funny people that tries to jump in them at the same time, but hey, be that as it may, to each their own. It's just, the next video is going to be really serious. There may be some funny things about it, but by and large, man, it's going to be a very, very serious video, because it's going to shine the light of Yahuah, His truth, very brightly. And even with me, here I am, the one doing the lesson, it still has stuff on it that, I had to be aware of and make adjustments and change. So just know, even though, it's been a little bit of time in between each video, this one coming is major. And I don't want to say anything wrong, because it's a very, very intense subject. And of course, no matter what I am saying, everything that I'm saying will apply to me as well. And I'm not singling anyone out. If anybody has, whatever is going on, whatever I'm saying, because usually whenever I'm starting a video, even though I've got kind of notes, the Father kind of gives me these unctions in my spirit to cover. And if I happen to say anything that pinpoints a person, whoever it is, it's not me. I'm saying everything that I'll be saying in love, and it applies to me as well. It's to help all of us grow and to shore up what we have. And, I just pray that, it's received in the spirit that I give it. But you'll see what I'm talking about as soon as I get to do the video. We're praying a lot tonight, where this is, basically the devil's night. And not only being prayed tonight, but be praying tomorrow as well. Because usually that's when the backlash and the shift happens, as after midnight tonight. Not saying that something's going to happen, but I'm just saying it could very well. Definitely there's going to be a shift in the spirit. And you figure, by and large, it's just the last 2 years, the enemy has took over a lot of ground, and, there's not much opposition that he is meeting, because people are just rolling over left and right. And it's time that we, the true children of Yahuah, raise up a standard against it and fight. Not combat-wise, but, let's hit our knees and let's cry out to the Father for spiritual protection, for spiritual intervention. Let's pray to break the ritual and the spell that's upon those who can't see. Let's pray that the scales would fall from the eyes of the sleepy sheep. All this is going to be covered a lot in that video too. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I pray everybody's had a good Shabbat, and I pray that, the Father is ministering to each and every one of you. I pray He's meeting your every need, because, I'm a firm believer that, I've never seen the righteous forsaken nor his seed begging bread. Even though bad things happen to good people, you know, the Father is always there to hold your hand through that valley that you're going through. I am definitely example of that. So if anybody needs to get a hold of me, my email is on several of the videos. Plus, you can look it up on my channel on the About section. But hey, it's really easy. There's two of them that I've give out. You know, J Thompson 321 at outlook.com or JTT 1777 at outlook.com. Drop me an email, and I'll respond as soon as I can. But I look forward to the next video, and I pray everybody's doing well, and just keep seeking the face of the Father, not his hands. Until then, I love you all.